I would like to tell you my story. A small boy who started playing on a dust pitch and now playing in an amazing club in Europe. I would like to start by showing you where I come from.
It's amazing the things you find in places you'd never think to look. There are a lot of people who see West Africa as chaotic and undeserving. From a distance, it's very easy to see why one would think that. And then you hear the voices coming from hundreds of people huddled around a dirt pitch, captivated by this 10-year-old little boy playing for his life under the absolute worst conditions you could ever imagine. Where else in the world does that happen with a 10-year-old displaying that kind of raw talent, desire, drive, hunger? This is the environment that has created that 10-year-old boy. It's all about searching for the right talent. There's loads of talent out there. But the right talent is hard to find because the right talent goes beyond the pitch.
What position would you play? You a player yourself?
I played in Europe,
Yeah?
Germany, Offenham.
This afternoon we have a trial, you should come.
The right talent takes you to the motorbike driver who takes you to the heart of the community, and he's grown up there, and he himself was a good footballer, and he did his knee in at 14 and couldn't get into the academy. And he knows inside information about the best footballer in the community. And when he looks into your eyes, he sees possibility and knows you the hope of the community. Football organizations don't think enough of what social impact they're having on the community. And if the scout does not see that and does not feel that, then he doesn't do justice to the community he's working in. You can't ask a kid to throw themselves into an academy setting when you yourself as a scout hasn't thrown yourself into the community and understood him. You being extremely short-sighted by not appreciating that kid's struggle. Communities in Africa seem to be changing at such a slow rate that if we don't care as scouts, who would care?
Hello, is this Nana's house?
Yes.
Is his mother here?
It's vitally important for us to educate the parent and get them to understand that this is a long-term process.
Which school is he in?
Salas.
Salas. If you prefer to speak in Twi, Prince can do some translations for us. We have a trial next week. You send the letter to the school, so the school are aware and that he doesn't get into trouble with them.
And I say, my name say Unimbo and Ope Obeti players beat say Majid Waris, David Akam, Yaya Boa, Omunina Omufi Academy on.
Community relations is hugely important, and schools are a big part of the community.
Good morning, sir. Sorry to disturb you.
You're welcome.
I'm Jeremy from Right to Dream Football Academy. Tu parles anglais?
No,
Tu parles français? Charles Kumado played in our trial this weekend. He's a student with you?
here.
Okay.
There's various ingredients that go into making a player, and getting insight from the school is vitally important.
This is his attendance.
Expliquez, describe pour moi, Louis, c'est Marc, les attendances comme ça.
Moi, je comprends pas.
Mathematics, where would you place him
Place him on top 5%,
in terms of academics?
academics, 5% in the class.
We're a team of 3 in Ghana.
You are Daniel Gilbert.
When you put 3 people together watching one football match, you generally have 3 different opinions.
One of the strikers that stood out was Samuel for me.
What stood out about him?
Had good foundations to his game.
But there's not enough creativity in a key position.
The decision-making process is up to 8 months of recruiting and drawing up short lists of players, which all culminates in one night in a hotel room.
We might ruin a life there if we're not careful with this decision.
It's gut-wrenching when you have to release kids back into the community after a trial, but those kids that we released are just a representation of one generation. And if we feel that we're going to be game changers in Africa, then every year we got to wipe the slate clean and give ourselves the best opportunity of success by finding the next one. There's a lot of inequality in the world, and inequality is not going to change unless we change the next generation. And scouts are closest to changing the next generation, and therefore they need to take the responsible steps to make that difference.
Watching out this video, this is me when I was a child. You see the marks over there? That's where I come from. This is Nima. You can even locate my house looking at this picture. And you see that small boy who scored the goal. His name is Prince. He's at the academy now. I know him. Oh yeah, there is it. And if you remember, that guy with the yellow shirt, Odeshi, he was my friend, so talented. We used to play together. Growing up in this community is tough. There is lack of opportunity given to the kids like me. Instead, we go out following friends, smoking, drinking alcohol, following gangs, and even following girls. Sometimes you just want to work hard, but you find it so difficult. In my family, we are over 50 people in the same house. That's quite normal, Mr. Kitchels. Yeah. My dad left when I was 7 years of age, but the rest of family members looked after me. I love football, but did not know how to make it happen. Children, kids in my community love football, but there is no opportunity. Who is there to support them? Who is there to help them? No one. There was an uncle who lived in Italy. Because he lives in Europe, all my hopes rested in him. But looking back, this seems unrealistic. That is what it is. Children in my community living with unrealistic hopes. Just like the guy with the yellow shirt, Odeshi, he was so talented. I will even say better than me. But where is he? He's at the shop now, selling medicine, because he had no opportunity. Children in that position only rely on distant hope. Luck, that is less than 1%. But then, things started to change in Nima. I first heard of Tom Academy and Coach Jeremy, the scout. Not knowing Tom Academy was right to dream. Everything started to go good. You see players getting selected through justifies. children believing in themselves that there is opportunity to join this academy. I've seen people gone before me, like King, Ibrahim Sadiq, Kudus Mohammed, who made it to pro, and now Princess, Alfred, and Osman, who are at the academy now. I first got scholarship to join Right to Dream Football Academy, which I think I am lucky. But I utilized this opportunity to move forward. I learned about leadership in Right to Dream. I am now the academy captain and the team captain. I developed as an elite player, gaining experiences all over the world that no other academy is offering in Africa. Let's now talk about achievements. I'm proud to stand here and tell you that I had training attachment with Manchester City and FC Norgeland. I won the Gothia Cup in Sweden. I won the Super Cup in Northern Ireland. I won the Top C Cup in Holland. I was running up in Brazil, the Nike Premier Cup. I won the J League in Japan. And let me tell you something. Go and check my passport now. It's full. All these experiences helped me grow as a person. I am now ready for the professional games. And saying all this, last year, I won the Academy Best Player of the Year, which I think next time if you come here, you see my name posted back there. I learned about my passion and character at Right to Dream. I have passion for give back. People depend on me. My community depends on me. Even those 50 plus people in my family depends on me. But I'm also proud to stand here to tell you I'm the first academy player in the world to join Common Goal, taking part of my salary to give projects across the world. I first heard of Common Goal when I was in FC Norgeland. I called my mom. I was like, Mommy, I heard of this organization and I want to join because it's Ramadan and Muslims, we believe in Zakat. So I was like, it's a blessing. Then she was, yeah, you can join because God says, if you help people, God will help you back. Then I talked to my mom. Then she said, it's a good idea to join. I decided to join Common Goal by giving half of my salary in Right to Dream. But Juan Mata and LeBron James, they are my role models. Juan Mata, who plays for Manchester United, and LeBron James, Lakers. I believe football and sport have the power to change the world and to change Africa. But Juan Mata and LeBron James, this is random. At Right to Dream, this is systematic. We are building our passion since the day we arrived this academy. Things have changed for me. The small boy who started playing on a dust pitch in a tough community and now signing a professional contract with FC Norgeland. In FC Norgeland, they value young players, African players, and which I think this would be a good step for me to take if I want to reach to the higher level. With Right to Dream, this is no luck than to lack. Kids, my community, all my family members are inspired by what Right to Dream are doing for us. I love my story. I love you all. I'm grateful. Thank you.